Alright, we've entered into the holiday season, and with that comes all kinds of debates about, well, specifically about Christmas, like what gifts are the best to get and to give, and what the family should do for the holidays, Happy Holidays versus Merry Christmas, should Christ even be in Christmas? You guys are like, oh no, another religious spiel again. No, a different, highly controversial topic. I'm going to address the debate between real and artificial Christmas trees. I'm going to make the claim that artificial trees are better than real Christmas trees. Alright, we're going to take a look at how they're better on a few different levels. Cost, convenience, and safety. First, let's take a look at cost. When you're looking at a real tree, you're looking at like about $50 to over $100. Depends if you don't want like the old Charlie Brown tree or pathetic thing. You can spend pretty much as much as you want. So as you can see, if you're buying a real tree year after year, that amount's going to add up. Buying an artificial tree is probably for about, like, a normal range would be $100 to $300. But obviously you can buy higher end ones. I saw one that was like a 9-foot tree. It was like $1,100, about $100 to $300. So the initial price is more, but as you can see over the years, it'll pay itself off, and so it's more cost effective and therefore more economical. So let's take a look at how artificial trees are more convenient than a real tree. First of all, they're cleaner. They don't drop pine needles like real trees do, you know. You bring it home, bring it in the door, you got all these pine needles across the way, however far you have to drag it. While it's standing up there, it's dropping pine needles on your carpet. Then when you bring it out of the house, you drag pine needles everywhere. Artificial trees don't dry out, so they don't have that problem, and they're stuck in there. Since they don't dry out, you can set them up as long as you want. If you want to set it up mid-November, if you love Christmas trees, you do that. Leave it up until February. It doesn't matter because it stays fresh. Also, they can even look nicer. You don't have to worry about finding the perfect tree every year. You go into the lot, and once you get the perfect tree, you don't have to worry about how to get it home. Tape it to the top of the car or something. So it's less time consuming. They're really easy to set up. I set one up for my girlfriend's family the other night. I might as well just push a button and it popped up. You know, I take the bottom half, push the leaves out, they all fall down. Middle section, same thing, and then the top, and it's ready to go. You don't have to go to the tree lot every year. Also, you can buy them pre-lit, perfectly pre-lit. You can get color lights, white lights, whatever you want. You can get them flocked. That's the snow, if that's your style. You don't have to water it either, which can be a problem. Which brings me to my next point: is the safety. Artificial trees are flame retardant. They don't catch fire as easily as a real tree does, which flames up due to electrical shorts, candles, or other open flames. The National Fire Protection Association says that the U.S. Fire Department responded to an average of 240 home fires that started with the Christmas tree. Also, the U.S. Fire Administration said that Christmas trees result in 6 deaths and 25 injuries per year. Not to mention $6 million in property damage every year. So, trust me, I've seen Christmas trees burn. My buddies and I would take old Christmas trees after Christmas to take them down to the beach once they're all dried out. Put a bunch of lighter fluid on it. Doesn't need it, but it makes it better. Torch them up, like 20 feet in the air, flames. It's crazy. It's really cool to see. You should try it. But it is not something you want in your house burning. You can see videos online where fire departments have done tests. They set up a Christmas tree in a room and catch it on fire, and within seconds the whole thing is flaming and the room fills with black smoke and the room is destroyed. So yeah, not something you want burning in your house. Also, fake trees don't release allergens that affect a lot of people, but they don't have that nice pine smell, which you can buy fragrances, you can get candles, you know, however you want to do that. So it's not really a question of looks anymore. Fake trees have come a long way. They don't look like toilet cleaners anymore or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it's fun. Listen, and I'm sure you can picture someone saying it in the past. Is that a real tree or is that fake? Like, just listen, like your grandparents will say it or something. So it's clear that artificial trees are more practical than a real tree, but overall it's up for you to decide which one you want in your house. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not someone to put tears.
We always give those trees.
I don't like them.
All right, Natalie, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. He did a good eye contact. He was very funny. Pretty good.
All right. All right, well, Morgan, I thought that the setup was really pretty effective. You've got a very clear statement at the beginning. I like the criteria that you state for, what makes something better. So we've got a clear value claim. You've got a criteria that you set up that you're going to be talking about. So the setup of it is really solid. The follow-through is not quite as strong. Most of your information is hypothetical examples and some personal experience, which is not bad information, but it doesn't add much to your credibility as a speaker, because I think I could put this speech. This could have been an impromptu speech, as a topic. I think 90% of what you said in the speech is something that anybody who was given this as a topic would have probably been able to come up with. The one place where I thought you did a little bit of extra work was the information about the fire danger, and there's some documentation on that point. But it wouldn't be hard, for instance, to think of some other criteria and some ways in which you could support the argument, let's say, by it being more environmentally friendly, because we're not cutting down trees, or you're recycling products. I mean, Christmas trees are probably made out of recycled bottles nowadays, that kind of stuff. So there might be more that you could put into the speech. So it seems a little half-hearted, although I like the idea. And I don't have a problem with the subject being lighthearted in its subject, but I would like people to put a little more effort into the content. Now, the presentation I thought was very personable. You do a good job talking to the audience. So most of the things that we've talked about on presentation issues are fine here. All right, thank you.